What's the verdict on the new Night Court? According to critics and fans of the original series, watching it is a pretty hard time. No property is safe from the reboot treatment. If something was even moderately popular back in the day, there is a good chance a studio will try to bring it back to life in the 21st century. We've seen this happen time and time again, and 2023 kicked off with a reboot few likely saw coming: Night Court. The original Night Court ran from 1984 to 1992, and it saw a variety of cases go up in front of an inexperienced judge, often to humorous effect. To kick off 2023, NBC has revived the property, but this time Melissa Rauch of The Big Bang Theory is playing the judge, the daughter of the original series Judge Harold T. Stone, who was played by the late Harry Anderson.
My name is Abby Stone, used to work with my dad.
The show also gets a leg up by bringing back original cast member John Larroquette. The series premiered its first 2 episodes on January 17th, and it got a pretty lukewarm reception from critics. Amy Amatangelo of Paste Magazine wrote, "This Night Court is guilty of not being funny or entertaining, and unlike Abby, I can't find an optimistic spin." Fans of the original show weren't especially happy either. It's not unusual for new TV shows to require a few episodes or even an entire season to find their footing. But even with a certain amount of grace, it's clear from social media that plenty of Night Court fans just didn't like this new take. Someone on the show's subreddit asked their fellow users what they thought about the first episodes, and the consensus was that it was a vast step down from the original. One replied, "It was not good. Very flat, heavily reliant on the canned laugh track, which comes off super cringy when a joke doesn't land. Most of the characters aren't characters, rather caricatures. This is the dumb one, this is the stuck-up one, this is the practical joker guy, and here's the curmudgeon with the heart of gold." The series didn't fare much better on Twitter, where plenty of people checked out the first 2 episodes only to walk away feeling dismayed. One wrote, "Verdict: massive failure in execution of the writing team and creators. Convinced AI bots wrote the comedy and actors were told to act bad. Cancelled."
Break this down! Everybody out!
Another summed up their reaction in one word: oof. It's always possible that the first 2 episodes simply stumbled and the season will get better, but a lot of viewers may have already checked out, and for those who stick around, the show will face an uphill battle in trying to win them over. It doesn't help, according to some, that the Night Court reboot doesn't adequately follow up on the original series, despite clearly being a continuation. There are plenty of callbacks to its predecessor, including returning cast members and cameos from Clarence, the stuffed armadillo that was ever present throughout the original series. And the original judge, Harry T. Stone, is frequently mentioned by Rauch's Abby Stone and Larroquette's Dan Fielding. But some fans need answers. One wrote on Twitter, "In the last episode of Night Court, a main character was abducted by aliens. The new Night Court hasn't addressed this yet. I've waited 30 years to find out how Bull Shannon is doing with the aliens."
Bull, we've decided to take you to Jupiter.
Florida?
No, Bull. Jupiter, the planet.
The person who posted that tweet was at least partially mistaken, though. Bull was actually abducted in the next to last episode of the series to air. There was one more episode in which he did appear, with the abduction not mentioned, though the episode with the abduction was the intended finale. Elsewhere, some fans are confused about Harry having a daughter who's old enough to be a judge in the present day. One tweeted, "Harry Stone is 34, the youngest judge in New York history in the first season of Night Court. The last season of NC was 1992, which would make her 31 at the oldest." They added, however, that Night Court occurs in a universe with definitive proof of God and extraterrestrial life forms, so some things you just have to let go. Maybe Harry just had a secret daughter for a few seasons.
This is bad. I wish this were an episode of Night Court, because then there'd be some big joke right now.